I'm Tomlin from Tomlin Harmonica School, and I'm going to show you what I would practice if I only had 5 minutes to practice each day. For this lesson, you will need a 10-hole diatonic harmonica in the key of C, and we will be playing in second position in the key of G. I'll also be challenging you to join a fun 28-day practice challenge to help you get into great practice habits. So make sure that you watch to the end of the video for details about that. Now, ideally, I would like to be able to practice for quite a bit more than just 5 minutes every day, but sometimes that's not practical for whatever reason. So I'm going to make sure that I do enough to stay limber on the instrument while still challenging myself. It is important to feel a little bit challenged, otherwise you won't get anything out of the practice. But you need to make sure that it's not too hard either. This is due to something called a flow channel. Okay, so the flow channel is all about trying to get into that state where it's easy and fun to work on something. So there are two factors that you need to think about with this. You've got to think about the challenge level, and you've got to think about the skill level and the correlation between the two. So if the challenge is too high for your skill level, then it gets really frustrating because it's too hard. If, on the other hand, the challenge is too low for your skill level, then it gets too boring. It's too easy. So what you're trying to do is get to this nice spot in the middle, the balance between the two, the flow channel, which is where you'll find that time flies by, you enjoy what you're doing, but you also get good results from it. So make sure that whatever you're working on is up to the skill level that you're at and pushes you a little bit, but not too much. To achieve this, I'll pick a vamp, then I'll put a metronome on with a 5-minute timer, and I'll improvise around the vamp like this. So, already making mistakes. I'm trying to make sure that I'm maintaining a solid groove and pushing the licks that I play to the edge of my comfort zone. I generally have a plan to build my licks from specific scales, for example, the major pentatonic or blues scale. I'll start with licks that I know well, and then I try to add variations to them until I find something that trips me up. This means that I am actually trying to make mistakes. The key is making sure that I am making some mistakes, but not too many. According to the neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman, the optimum error rate when practicing something is 15%. Less than this and we don't improve, more than this and we don't improve. So keep this in mind when you are doing this exercise. Now, to help you do this 5-minute daily practice, I've put together a practice challenge for you with 3 different levels of vamp, depending on what level you are on the harmonica. You can get access to free video, PDF, and MP3s to help you with this challenge by clicking on the link in the description below. So, the easy level is going to sound like this. The medium level will sound like this. hard level is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, for the challenge, I recommend that you start at the beginning of the month and commit to doing it for 28 days. And then at the end of the 28 days, you will hopefully start to feel locked into a solid practice habit. And you might even feel ready to practice more than 5 minutes each day. And to help keep you accountable, I recommend recording yourself each day and posting it for the harmonica community to see. If you're a student at Tomlin Harmonica School, you will find that there is a special section in the student forum to post your recordings. If you're not a student, then I recommend posting your recordings on Instagram using the hashtag 28-day harmonica practice challenge. So I will be able to see your progress. Don't forget to join the free e-course by clicking the link below, and you will get access to those videos, PDFs, and MP3s to help you with the challenge. Now, if you want to improve your harmonica playing quickly, why don't you check out my 8 mistakes harmonica players make every day, bad harmonica habits video by clicking up here.